Hi, this is Karen, Care Bear Bard of Cards, and I am back for the next poem in our series. I believe this is chapter 5. Hopefully I got that right. If not, just read the description. I'll get it right there. We're going to start off with our poem today and then just talk about it like I normally do. I'm not sure if I'm going to pull cards or not, but we'll just play it by ear, depending upon the chaos in the background here, because the kids are being noisy. But anyways, this is from Terror of the Abyss by Tourian. My 80 poems and 80 cards, inspired by the fabulous artwork in her deck. She was recently on Jonathan Daly's channel, and I put the link for that in my community tab. She did a fabulous, like a 2-hour long interview. So gracious with her time. And it's so interesting. She's got, some new stuff coming out, and one deck coming out to mass market the end of next year. I can hardly even wait. But anyways, let's just jump right into it, shall we? Our card for the day is the Fool. Long locks in a whirlwind, spirit feather light. She glides, no burdens, no fears, weightless and pure. The world is wild and bright. The future sings to her songs of freedom. Possibility paves the way. Fueled on faith alone, her soul writes the map to adventures unknown. Her life a blank canvas stretched out before her, no ending in sight. Each step forward divines a fresh hue and shades of sweet surrender, like a bird in flight. She paints a bridge ahead across wide open spaces, free falling into blue. She's no fool, just a woman living a life brand new. With this full card, I've got the original Rider Waite Smith version here. And first off, I do like that we've got, I strongly feel like this is a male to me. That's just my personal opinion. I really like the female, and I like that she has the long locks. I have the long kind of crazy hair, and it's just getting swept up in the wind, like the hair just don't care. I like that. And yes, you've got the mountains in the background, and her rose is actually being thrown behind her because she doesn't need it anymore. He's still kind of holding onto his. It almost looks like her bag is even lighter than his, but it's kind of hard to tell from her hair. The Fool doesn't really need a lot because they're not taking much with them into their journey here. Her precipice there that she's about to step off of looks even more precarious than his. And everyone, sorry, there is no dog on this one, but that's okay, because she doesn't need the dog there to be like, hey, stop, don't go. What are you doing? I like that. So it's a pretty it's pretty accurate to the typical meaning, which the Fool, yes, it's beginnings, but what's more important about that beginning is that you are taking some type of big leap of faith here into the unknown, not knowing. And there's a sense of freedom, of wonder and innocence with that. Being able to do that is hard, especially as you get older, right? I know for me, it's not being able to see exactly what's ahead. And you just kind of gotta trust in the universe that it's okay to not know exactly what the destination is or where you're going exactly. And And I think it's good to do that. We can have these full phases at any point in our life, at any point in the journey of the major arcana. What I don't like about the Fool card in general, and I know my friend Heather at Soul Alchemy, she's talked about this before too, is that it's called the Fool. You know, I always think, oh, it's just foolish. I think there's a bigger spiritual meaning. I mean, yeah, if we turn it upside down, maybe foolish, or just fearful, doubting, that kind of thing, you know, afraid to go take a leap, or just being overly reckless. But really, upright, I think it's just more in, yeah, being okay with the unknown and knowing that you have what you need, and it's okay if you don't have everything that you need. You'll make do, and just enjoying the adventure of it all. And I think that's an exciting time. This card is ruled by Aries. Aries is the first in our zodiac wheel, first of the signs. Aries is that cardinal fire, the very first spark of existence. Here I am. And Aries is, you know, they act sometimes without always thinking. It can be, you know, a little headstrong, you know, like, let's just jump in and ask questions later. But they do. And that's what we need, that cardinal spark there to get that season going, right? I'll put this full down. We'll just leave this one up. So with my poem, I tried to keep the language light and not quite as fluffy as I normally do it. A little bit more free-spirited. And I kept hearing that Tom Petty song, like two Tom Petty songs in my head. So I think I kind of really gave him like a little shout out in my poem with Free Falling, you know, that song. And Into the Great Wide Open, I kind of mixed it up a little bit and I just put across wide open spaces, but I really just kept, you know, hearing free falling into the great wide open without a clue. That's just a mishmash. Those, you know, the into the great wide open, under the sky so blue. Anyways, and then the free falling song, which I'm not going to do that one because, yeah, I might get too loud on that one. I love Tom Petty. He always kind of gives me that full feeling and that sense of freedom and release, that big burst. I just like want to roll like the top down. If I was able to do that in my car, I guess I can open up my sunroof and I just, you know, I want my hair to go like this full and just go for it, you know. Just something new, an adventure. And yeah, it just makes me feel those feelings. But I also wanted, like I said earlier, sorry, I'm bouncing around a little bit. That's typical with me. But like, you know, Heather said, like, we don't really like, you know, she's, that's why I said she's no fool, just a woman living a life brand new. This doesn't make her foolish. Okay, yeah, so what? It's okay, you might make mistakes. We all make mistakes, right? It doesn't make her foolish for, you know, having faith to do something new, something different. It doesn't make you foolish. That's a matter of opinion. And it's okay. You can just figure that out, you know, for yourself. But new things wouldn't be discovered, explored. And taking those risks, those chances is better than doing it nothing at all, right? And just being, you know, like left to wonder. Of course, you know, listen to your intuition on all of that. But it's really hard to be in this energy, right? Not needing much, traveling light. Because put fueled on faith alone. Ready to take that step into the great unknown. Anyways, yeah. So this was a more lighthearted day, right? And you know what? Well, let's pull some cards. What's a good thing? You know, it's summertime, right? I don't know about you, but the family here in the States, kids are in summer break. Although it's not officially summer yet. You know, usually it's when we take vacations and things like that. How about we do a spread about what should your next adventure be? Get advice on that. I just dropped a card. Oops. Judgment, awakening. I really love this card, by the way. I really want to do a poem on this soon. I'm trying to find just the perfect word for it. Just a little sneak peek. Yeah, awakening to your spirit, to be able to let go, right? Just do the thing. Make a decision. Listen to your inner calling. Yeah. And judgment is number 24. Like, wow, you're almost to the world at the end of the cycle there. That was very interesting. I think there's a message in that, right? And you're deciding what you need to do next. Let's see what else comes out, shall we? Let's take this one more shuffle. And this kind of shuffle. I like to shuffle a lot. I feel like I get my energy and the cards better that way. There's no right or wrong to shuffling. Do what feels right for you. Okay, so first off, I think Spirit says, yeah, maybe you have been working a little too hard. You know, 8 of Pentacles, that's great. Working hard at your craft and everything, but we all need a break, right? We all need to do an adventure. It can be something small or something big. It can be a new chapter in your life. Whatever, you know, just tapping into that innocence, you know, in the past. But this energy is going out, okay? This 10 of Swords. Stick a fork in me. I'm done already. Please. I mean, look at this. The guy's like coming like, oh gosh, is he gonna like stab that guy again, right? Just stick the final sword in him. Or is he gonna walk past him? I've kind of wondered that a little bit. And those birds up there, there's just those thoughts. Like, that's just really, that is coming out, because it's instead of 10. Things that hurt. Something that caused a lot of mental anguish. And, yeah. We gotta release that, right? And welcome in our geese. We need to fly to where it's warmer. All that movement. Yes, we need some movement. And 8 of Wands is a travel card. So it's interesting that I said, you know, vacationing, right? traveling, and maybe like even, you know, booking a flight and just going somewhere on a whim and not really knowing much about how it's gonna go, but just trusting that, yeah, to follow that adventure. Yeah, we need some movement. Forget about all those swords, leave those behind. And I'm taking this as an advice card, okay? Which is interesting, the Knight of Swords. I've written a poem on this one too. I'm kind of tweaking it up a little bit. This Knight of Swords, I mean, she's fierce. And I love that. She's got that, you know, sword drawn, and she sees the light there. That's illumination. It's clear. It's clear. And, you know, there's that maze, like getting out of, you know, the swords, like getting out of this. Like, it's time to move. Time to go with an idea and start moving on it. And this is fast. It's fast movement. And this is like a Gemini energy here too. We're in Gemini season, and I'm a Gemini. I'm sure all of you know that now, and probably sick of me saying that. But anyways, I'm saying it again. The Knight of Swords is the advice here. Is, yeah. Also, you know, with the Knight of Swords, it's like, just move on to, like, if there was something in the past that hurt you, like, just move on away from it. Don't stay here, you know, like, cut it out, but also, like, don't be vengeful about it. Be careful with your words, because words matter too. It's not just about the actions, the words matter too. And they can be sharp and cutting. And it's interesting with this Knight of Swords too. She kind of has like that Queen of Swords vibe too, about like, you know, seeing the truth, setting your boundaries. And, you know, like running with that idea, the clarity and just swiftness and being decisive and leaving your feelings about it and others a little bit at the door, but also it in this upright energy, it's not being cruel or vengeful or anything. It's just sometimes, you know, it's best to leave, to not let emotions get the best of you, and to try to be as clear and decisive as possible. And, you know, it's an action card. Just run with it. Run with it. Run with your idea, whatever that is, you know what it means to you. So anyways, that's what I got for that. Let's see. I have next week for sure. I mean, I might like do a pop-up here and there before I start my job, which is gonna change my schedule up and everything. But I'm still gonna be coming on here, but I won't have daytime availability as much because I'll be working, you know, the good old 8 to 5. But anyways, I will be on Hershey Shadow Readers channel. I'll put a link to her channel next Saturday with Ramon from Moon Scarab. She put us Geminis, we're both Geminis, up against each other for her infamous scavenger hunt. Yeah, I don't have near as many decks as Ramon does. I mean, yeah, there's no telling how this is gonna go. Cards are probably gonna just be flying everywhere. Like, where is it? Where is it? Anyways, that will be on Saturday, June the 8th at 1 p.m. Eastern Daylight Savings Time. Yeah, that's right. 1 p.m. EST or EDT, whatever. Oh my gosh, my brain is going to mush. I better cut this off. But the last announcement is, okay, on Sunday, which is my birthday, June 9th, I will be on Soul Alchemy's channel for Heather and Jeff from Tarot Ask Backwards, some of my bestest buddies in this whole tarot tube world, whatever. They do poetry nights every Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern time. So I will be celebrating my birthday there that night by writing some poetry. And I'm really like wanting to do the acrostic style, which, I mean, I hope that doesn't end up biting me later, but it's going to be fun. It's always a good, fun time. I love poetry nights every Sunday night on her channel at 8. But anyways, that's it. I've kept y'all long enough. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, whatever. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Take care. Until next time. Bye-bye.